Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. Happy Friday. I think all we have today is some customer sentiment maybe, or consumer sentiment, sorry, for econ data. I didn't look at the rest, so we'll see. May have some volatility before the bell again. We've had a lot of econ data this week. Now, yesterday was a tough day. Why? Because we had a lot of spikes on net flow. Quite a few spikes on net flow while price continued going down. These spikes were generally in the money and for an X div that was going through. This is why a more seasoned user might have known that these probably weren't bullish and that we could continue down since puts were still going as well. If you remove those, then we are not doing as well, and puts were definitely doing better. Okay, running into our decks. My goodness, we have had another red deck. So that swing short is working out pretty well since we got that last one on 11-12 and then moving along. Flow map, no shocker here. Very, very, very heavy to the put side is what we were looking at. Everything to the right is bought, left is sold. Really nothing going on over here, not a whole lot, very light. Remember, this is a live snapshot though, so keep an eye on it as the session opens. I like to wait about at least 30 minutes for it to just start pulling data and give it some time to settle. Now, DMD, a lot of people are going to ask about it, so here we go. This is a pretty sizable bar over here. I think it was actually a little bit bigger. I think we were over in the sevens. Big green bar to the right means dealers have to sell at the end of the day. Big left bar, big red bar to the left means they have to buy at the end of the day. So this is OPEX, right? So I think what we're going to see, and I hope not, is that this could just be buying and selling all day and a little bit of chop. We don't want that, but we'll check gamma and see. Last time we had a bar that was a little bit more, let's say to the sell side, which it is here for sure. We definitely have that. We just did not do much all day because net flow went the opposite direction. So we needed to sell, but it stayed bullish and it pinned us at a price all day. Don't shoot me. I just hope that doesn't happen. So we'll see how that goes. If these bars continue to get even or one starts to grow, keep an eye for the end of the day. Divs. Divs are largely positive, which is wild because everything is gapped down a little bit in the pre-market session. SPY was around that 589 area earlier when I looked. So customer sentiment, crazy. They just continue to be bullish. And I keep saying that it's subjective, that once we get these huge bars, sooner or later we get a snap back in price. We're starting to actually see that since that last big bar where we started going down. So usually what we see though is a abrupt move in customer sentiment to reflect that. Right now they just continue to keep buying those dips. Dark pools, 598. Go ahead and mark that as an important one on your chart. I think I set a couple out on X yesterday as well. Just use them as support and resistance. Largest ag has moved up 595.88. We're a little far from that now. Last time we saw that get walked up, that meant a temporary top before we recovered again a little bit later. Not saying that's happening. The data is really going to be what we're going to look at here, not bull bear. Jumping into our gamma. Interesting, we got to around this spot right here in the pre-market session a little bit. This is our ag, obviously. So on our ag, we've got room to 589, maybe 597. All the larger pulls are up here, but there's still a decent sized pull down here at 590, which is interesting. Let's check today. Remember, Fridays are always a mess because of hedging and rehedging. Lots of shenanigans. Let's see what Friday looks like. Just about as I expected. Looked pretty messy. It looks a lot like the ag. So there's that same spot. Big pull at 590 and then another big pull at 598. Tough one to call here, folks. What we're going to want to do is we're going to watch 0 day and we're going to want to watch net flow, right? So right here, we're really seeing a 5. Unless we lose this spot here, which is not too big of a pull, we could see 585. We're really looking at this 588 up to 597. Unless something sends us over 597 early, the biggest pull is 598. But if we stay in this range right here, this 595 to 589 really, then 590 is going to be our biggest pull, and we're just going to go between that. That wouldn't be too choppy. Actually, that would be a very nice range to trade in. All right, everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.